Do you have the title?
Great. Hi, everybody. So this is Peter from Box Teak, and we're live today, remote in Croatia with Mirela of Create and Cherish. So she has these wonderful painted stones that she wants to show us today. So our highlighted artist today is Mirela from Create and Cherish.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
So what is Create and Cherish? It looks like you have a lot of really nice painted stones there. What is Create and Cherish?
Well, Create and Cherish, actually the name came up, I don't know, there is no reason to pick this name exactly, but I started to work with Create and Cherish about 2 months ago. So as a child I was painting a lot, but then when I went to the college I stopped. And a year ago I started again, thanks to my boyfriend. He encouraged me to start again. And after that I thought maybe I should share this with others. And then I made Create and Cherish.
I see. And how did you get into painting stones, like with these wonderful colors? Like, how did you think about doing that?
Well, I like to paint. I like to paint mandalas. I always liked to paint them, and then I thought that it would be nice to try this also on stones. Before, I did it on paper, so with pencils, etc. And then last summer, when I went to the sea, to the coast in Croatia. By the way, we have a beautiful coast with thousands of islands, and then I found these beautiful stones, and I thought it would be great to start with something new, to paint these mandalas also on stones. So I started with that.
Oh, I see. So these stones you actually picked up from the beach?
Yes. Most of them are from the beach, from Croatian coast, but some of them are also from rivers. We have couple of very big rivers in Croatia, and some of them are from there, from the coast of the rivers.
And then, is there a particular way you pick the rocks? I guess they're all like really more flat.
Yeah. I try to pick them as round as possible, because the mandalas are then nicer. They look nicer. But when I can't find the round ones, I then paint something else, like for example this tree, or let's say the ladybirds, or I am painting whatever comes to my mind. I love to paint mandalas the most, but I really like to do other stuff also. So yesterday I made this garden marker for tomatoes.
Can you bring that closer to
Yeah, I can.
Camera?
Is it visible?
Oh, nice. Yes.
So I really like to experiment, and I'm doing also paintings on canvas, so I like to paint the pictures also. For example, this little flower or something like that. Actually, everything that comes to my mind. But these mandala paintings and mandala stones, this is something that makes me feel calm and peaceful. And when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'm doing is painting some mandala stones.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And is it difficult to draw on the stones? Like, is there a particular method you need to use? Is it different from paper?
No. Yeah, I'm using, when I collect the stones, I cover them with varnish, matte varnish for protection. And then I'm painting with acrylic colors. So everything I do is acrylic, and I'm using these small brushes, which are very precise, but the most important thing is to find the right stone. So everything else is easy.
How do you sell these right now, right?
Yeah, I started to sell them about a month and a half ago, because I got so many stones at my house, so I didn't know what to do with them anymore, so I put them on Etsy, and in first couple of days I sold some, so I was thinking, wow, I can really sell them. And then I put almost all of my stones there.
Can you tell us the shop name?
Yeah, it's Create and Cherish on Etsy.
So it's Create and Cherish.
Yes.
.etsy.com.
Yes, I have also a Facebook page, and I have Twitter account, so I'm posting my stones there also, and Instagram, of course. I'm very social.
So we can find you on Instagram and
yes,
Facebook
yes, and
all these
Twitter.
places. And then what's your out of all the different pieces there, like which one is your favorite one, or what is your best selling one right now?
Well, I'm not sure what's the best selling one, but the favorite one is the one I did today, because it's really huge. It's like this big mandala, and I don't know, each day some other stone is my favorite one, so it's really hard to say which one is favorite. But I like to experiment with colors, and when I do something really colorful, I'm happy about it. So I like to make different kinds of colors. For example, this canvas painting is also an experiment with colors, so I really like to do this, to see which colors fit together and something like that.
Oh, I see. And so how long does it take to paint to paint one of these?
Well, it depends on the size. For these smaller ones, about 20 minutes, half an hour. But when I'm doing a bigger stone like this one, I think about 1 hour, because you need to wait for paint to dry and so on. So, but about an hour.
The colors are really nice. Can you show us, like, do you have like a palette or something where you choose the colors? Like,
well, just a second.
Because the colors look really nice. I wanted to see kind of like where do you get the actual colors.
Yeah, I can show it. Well, actually, these are all of the colors. So everything what I do is it came because I mix the colors. So I use the basic colors, and I just create my own colors. So this is also.
What type of these are acrylic, right? That's
yes,
it's called,
yes.
Acrylic paint.
Yes, these are acrylic paintings.
Is that natural, or is it like
I don't think it's natural. I don't know which paint can be natural, but.
Are these like kids baby friendly? Like, is there any
Yeah, there are also paints, acrylic paints that are friendly. So it depends which one you choose in the store. But
we have a new audience that just joined. Yeah, if you're just joining us, make sure to follow our Periscope account. Can you just tell? There's a couple of new audience that just joined. Can you quickly explain these rocks again? Like what these are, these painted rocks.
Yeah, sure. Sure. These are my mandala paintings. I paint mandalas very often, and I wanted to do them on rocks also. So this is one of my stones I made today. So for this stone, I think it lasted about 2 hours because it's really big, and so I had to use a lot of colors. I paint them using acrylic colors. By mixing the basic colors, I try to get as much as different colors as possible. So I have very different stones here. All of them are available in my Etsy shop. And
what exactly is mandala? Like, is that the pattern, or what is?
It's like a pattern, usually a round one. So you can do whatever kind of pattern inside of this round circle you want, and if it's symmetric, it's called mandala.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
There is a history behind it, but I'm not really sure I know all about it.
And somebody was asking if it was exposed to the sun. Like, is the colors going to fade usually, or how long does it?
No. I cover all the stones with varnish. So, like matte varnish, it's a protective layer, and then it's not possible to like change the color with the sun or something like that. Actually, these stones like garden markers. I use them in my plants, in my pots, which are outside, of course. and I made some of them for my mother for her garden.
Nice.
So these are all outside, and they are there for a year, and they didn't change. So
I see. Yeah, actually, that's interesting. So the way we can use this when we get these is, besides just kind of decorating the house, like we can put them inside the pots.
Yeah, I do this. I do this often. Yes, I put the ladybirds in the pots. So I paint these little ladybirds, and then I use them to decorate my pots.
And those mandala patterns that you have, did you design them yourself, or was it like a pattern that like exists?
Well, I painted a lot of different designs, and then when it came down to paint it on a stone, I thought that this would be the most simplest. But actually, each of my stones is different, so each one is an original. So I never paint two equal stones. It's just how it comes to my mind. This is the way the mandala looks like. So
yeah, that's great. And so, can we give like a custom pattern, and then you can paint them on the stones?
Yeah,
like
sure.
Custom
Why not?
Like
yeah, I do.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, and then maybe to close up, is there any other questions from the audience? To close up, we'll just kind of reiterate how we can find you online. You can tell us like all the different stores you have again, or different social media places that we can find you.
Yeah, I'm available in my Etsy shop, Create and Cherish. I have also Create and Cherish shop on Redbubble and Society6, where you can find my designs as iPhone cases or bags or pillows or something like that. So I like this a lot. I order it for myself. So I have Facebook page, Create and Cherish. You can find me there.
Instagram?
Yes, I have Instagram, and I have a Twitter account. Also.
And that's also, so everything is just Create and Cherish on these channels.
Yes, this is true.
Okay, that's great. And do you have a favorite piece right now that you like the most?
Yeah, each day I like the different stones. So today, this is my favorite stone because I made it today.
That's great. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Do you plan? Somebody was asking, do you plan to teach people how to make this? Do you teach this people how to make this, or?
Today actually I got a message on Facebook from one woman from US who told me that she is working with some kind of mother support group, and she asked me if I could teach them how to paint these stones, to give them advices, because they would like to do it as their workshops. So I think this is one great story how to teach someone else to do it. Yeah.
Oh, can you bring that favorite stone that you have and just put it really close to the camera, because somebody always wanted to see the patterns up close. So if you could just that's right. So we can kind of see the patterns closely. And then maybe pick a couple other stones and then bring it this close to the
camera. Sure.
Yeah. See a few of them. Oh yeah, or you can even just pick, since we're toward the end, you can just pick up the phone too. Just kind of like bring it, focus on the actual stones, and then we'll close the session today. Exactly, yeah, perfect. And then, so we can definitely see how like the details of the colors and that the type of art. So this is also called a dot art, I guess? Like these are like different dots, right? That's made up.
Yes, some of them are calling it also dotelism, but I call it dot art. It's the same.
That's great. These are beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And again, so the store name is, if you're joining us just now, the store name is Create and Cherish. These are color painted rocks from rocks found in the coast of Croatia. So we're joining remotely session today with Mirela from Create and Cherish, located in Croatia, and she paints these rocks with beautiful colors. And you can find her store on createandcherish.etsy.com, and as well as her different social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, also called Create and Cherish. Well, thank you so much, Mirela.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Okay. And then, you can stop the broadcast. And when you stop the broadcast, just make sure to keep the recording